How can we make one press feature go viral? In today's video, I'm going to break down how one feature in one magazine or one outlet can actually catapult into 3 or 4 different outlets in one feature. And you might be like, how does that happen? Well, today we're going to be talking about how virality can exist outside of social media. And there are some things that you need to know as a business owner, as a product founder, about how the media works. It's going to not only help you be found more online, but you're going to boost your domain ranking, you're going to build some links, and you're going to get that credibility that your brand and business deserves. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Bridget Eileen Cisco, and I'm the co-founder of Visibility on Purpose, and we help founders, product brands, and small business owners get featured in the media. We are a PR consulting and strategy studio, walking you through exactly how you can get these features for your brand without paying agency prices. And the other day, my business partner, Lydia Bagarosa, who's been a publicist for literally a decade, tells me the story of her client. Now, she had a client that got featured in PureWow, which is a pretty well-known magazine. Of course, they celebrated because everyone loves a PureWow feature. It just looks really good for the brand. But this is the cool thing that happened next. And this is where the real power of PR comes in. And we've talked about this numerous times, this ability to kind of compound what you get and the features that you get. So there's something called syndication in the PR world. And it means when one outlet distributes that piece of content to numerous outlets. So not only did Lydia's private agency client get a feature in PureWow, but it was syndicated across Yahoo, MSN, and AOL, and this is actually pretty common. So those are 3 massive media networks. You obviously know about them. They're highly trafficked. So if you actually go onto Ahrefs, which is the website we recommend to look up how websites are doing, traffic, domains, backlinks, all of that, you are going to see that there is a lot of traffic to those 3 sites. So not only did the client get the PureWow feature, but it also sent across to bigger media networks like Yahoo, AOL, and MSN. So instead of just one feature, that really multiplied by literally 4, and that means 4 times the readers were introduced to this brand, this founder, and this business. And not only to the founder, but also it helps on the back end with website, with domain building, with link building, basically helping you get found more. And this is the quiet power of syndication. You've probably never even heard of what that is, but it's really how the media can work for you and your brand. That's why we always recommend that you as a small business owner, you as a founder, start putting in practice these things that we teach you on this channel, because you can compound and it can happen quickly like that. Syndication is really all about how one piece of media can ripple across the internet and land your brand in front of numerous new eyes, new customers, and new audiences without you lifting a finger. We love when that happens. And honestly, lots of publications do this. So I'm gonna peel back the curtain and I just want to say, please make sure you're subscribed to our channel. We put out weekly videos and we're here to help you. We're here to walk you through how PR can work for your business. And there's many ways that you can get in touch with us in the description of this video. So here are some magazine channels that actually also do this. For example, Bustle, Bon Appetit, Apartment Therapy, Better Homes and Gardens, Martha Stewart, PureWow, Yahoo, Go Banking Rates, Yahoo Finance, MSN, AOL. A lot of these are syndication networks. So that means one feature on one of those platforms is actually going to take you to numerous platforms, which is so cool and so exciting. Now, even smaller blogs can also have this syndication power. Lydia and I were talking the other day about smaller blogs like the Daily Pour, or I think it's Ginger Casa. They syndicate onto some of those same major sites, so instantly giving clients more exposure. So whether you land a feature in a massive outlet like the ones I listed, or it literally can be a smaller niche blog, which, you know, there are some perks to that. Don't forget that. I'll just plant this here, that the search engines, especially for AI search engines like ChatGPT, Claude, all of those are liking these smaller niche blogs. So don't sleep on those. Now, here's where most business owners miss the mark. They do not know where to start with PR. They do not know how it works. They don't know who to reach out to. They don't know what should be in their pitch. They don't know how to ask for coverage, and they don't have a strategy. And this is where they're missing the mark and maybe never even starting. The thing is that you can't just rely on media and writers to come find you. Now, of course, when you're Oprah, that's going to be easy. But for most of us small business owners, product founders, maybe you just have a startup or you just launched your product, you need to reach out to them. And they're actually expecting you to reach out to them. Writers are pitched daily. daily. So don't think that like you reaching out to them is a bad thing. However, since they're reached out to daily, your pitch needs to stand out. And that's really what we can help you do. So we actually work with clients where you tell us everything about your business, you tell us your goals, and we will write the pitch for you. Now, we call these publicist approved pitches because this is exactly what Lydia and I would do for our own clients. And we're here to help you be able to figure out, okay, let's write it for you. We'll tell you who to reach out to, how to reach out to them, and just some best practices because we know that PR is like one of the most gate-kept industries for small business owners. That's why it's always been outsourced. But so many of our clients just do not have the money to spend, $5,000 a month to work with publicists. So here we are. And anyway, that is what syndication means. And this is how virality can actually come to you. You can be getting one press feature that ripples across a number of major media networks and major media channels, landing you visibility across all of those platforms. And all of these platforms are highly trafficked. I need to like repeat this, repeat this, repeat this. And because they're so highly trafficked, you and your website, if you're linked, this is organic outreach, not paid press. So those websites are going to link to your site, helping you be found more, which is literally goals, my friend. Goals, goals, goals. So all of this to say, one piece of press can land you some virality without even lifting a finger. And as we say here, PR is literally the gift that keeps on giving because it just catapults and you just have one thing that snowballs into the next and the next and the next and the next. And then maybe media starts reaching out to you. Okay, but we have to put in the steps first. Now, as mentioned, if you need our help, find our information below, description of this video. You can find it all there. And as always, thank you so much for being part of our community. We really, really are so grateful when you guys reach out to us and say like, thank you for that video. You have no idea how much that means to us, like no idea. So thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who's also curious about how PR can help in their business. We'll see you later.